Hi ladies, how are yous? Hope you don't mind me boring yous with another thing I'm making here, but I thought I would share with you something I discovered. I'm sure, well, I know 100 of other people, 1,000 people before me have done it, but it's new to me and I'm excited about it and I wanted to share it, and I thought maybe you will get intrigued by it if you haven't already done so, and do it yourselves. Basically, you know when you come across it, this was one of those lovely little presents that my mum gave me, that someone gave to it, and it's a thick bag and it carried bath salts in it. So this is made in England, and I thought, wow, wouldn't I just love to take that apart? So I did. I originally took that apart and then I flattened that out, and basically looks like this, and the little dotted lines are where you have to score. So basically you have to draw that on a piece of paper, and I'm really sorry, I know I should have pre-done it. So if you want to use this side, you do it on the other side of your pretty pattern paper. And a little tip, put double-sided sticky tape, flatten it out as much as you can, and then press it down so it doesn't move around, because you've got that double-sided sticky tape. And then you can go around with your pen and trace it. So if the paper bag you found that you want to do this to isn't sturdy, maybe you can put it on some cardboard first. So, yeah, easy peasy Japanesey. Gonna trace around, and this is how it looks like. I did it for my first time, and it turned out really well. This is pretty. It's the ones that have got the little triangle score line along here, and it's got that little slit and where it goes in like that. Now I wish I knew how to draw it up and kind of email it to you so you can print it out and have a template. I don't know, but if you know for me how to do that, I will gladly do that for you. But you know, all you have to do is go to, you know, those gift, like Kmart, they sell this type of stuff at Kmart, you know, where they do like nice gift bags, and they got little bags with sea salts in them. Those type of bags, I'm pretty sure, would be the bags that we're talking about, because they got the thick cardboard, yeah, and Kmart's always pretty reasonably priced, or Big W. So just, yeah, I'm trying to be very accurate here because can't really tell, but I was a little bit off with some of my measurements here, so probably in the scoring department. But yeah, you want to trace it as accurately as possible. I think we're done. Here we go. So now, when you take, that's the only thing with the double-sided tape, take it off very gently. Even if it takes off a bit of the paper here, it doesn't matter because you're using the other side. So don't forget to trace around the side where you're not going to use. And remember to take it off very gently because you've got that double-sided tape. There we go. So that's how it looks like. And please, you feel free to fast forward because I don't know how to do that. I'm very sorry. So I'm just going to cut, unless you want to watch me cut. And I'll try and think of something to talk about. Let's see. Okay. Heather, if you're watching, I am so sorry. I got your message and I wrote back to you and explained to you that please don't worry. whatever the outcome, you will get what you paid for. Not only because you're a returning customer, is because you're part of the YouTube family, and I will always honour any business arrangement, of course. I dealt with this one lady on Facebook through an Australian site where I never ended up getting what I paid for, and I never asked for it because I got my pride. I never said to her, can you replace it? But I shouldn't have to have. She knew it didn't come, and all she said was, I should have videotaped myself putting it in the bloody post. And I was thinking, you stupid idiot. You're a goose. And I wrote her a message saying, well, it's not very professional of you. If that was me, I would have felt bad and guilty, and I would have offered to send you another one. Oh well. So anyway, yeah. I mean, that's how it is. If someone buys something from you and, you never put tracking on it, it's your responsibility. It's not the person's fault that it got lost. It's your fault. They paid for it. So whatever stuff-ups the post office makes, it's up to you to honour your agreement, because it's not your customer's fault that it got lost, is it? So I'm definitely going to give it to you, Heather. So today's the 13th, so I would have posted it around the 4th or the 5th. And on that day, as you know, it's we had the Melbourne Cup on a Tuesday of that week. I think it would have probably been on the 5th, so I would have posted it on the 4th, and the next day was a holiday, which means they probably didn't bother posting it all that week. So they're probably posting it early this week. And today's Friday, so I'm pretty sure, I get a feeling, Heather, that it's going to rock up early next week. And Caroline, I posted something to her the day after or was it the day before? Anyway, Caroline's just told me that she's just got hers. So, considering, I know you said that you could have walked back in that by now, but, really, it's only been a good week, so, give it another week. And, I mean, you should know me well enough to know that I will honour any agreement. I mean, you're a returning customer of mine, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that. And whether you want to keep returning is totally up to you. But anyway, it's not my fault, and I did the right thing, and I did offer you to wait one more week, and then I'll resend another one. So, all right. Oh, jeez, it's so hard trying to cut, but it's so cool when it finally works out in the end. It's just so satisfying, the bag, I mean, and getting the parcel too. I'm very confident you will get it. Like, none of my parcels haven't ever not rocked up yet. I was very upset to hear that you didn't get it yet. Surprised, because as I said, it's never happened to me before, and I really don't want it to start happening, of course. Right. So then after you cut this, the only real tricky thing trying to do is the triangular scoring, because as you know, on the Martha Stewart board, it's only your straight line scoring. Like, wouldn't it be fantastic? See, the Martha Stewart came with this, but it's that's for making envelopes and that, isn't it? Wouldn't it be cool if they had a scoreboard that where you can do those you know, the scorings, diagonal scorings? If anyone knows of, I mean, it's really, you don't really need it, really, because everything's straight pretty much. And Sonia got her parcel quite late as well. I posted it on Tuesday, so she got it Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, it's all right, yeah, within 3 days, yeah. Yeah, this is all after the Melbourne Cup. All the week of during the Melbourne Cup, things are just amazingly slow. So whatever's coming in or going out, yeah. Sue posted hers to me during the week of the Melbourne Cup, and I still haven't got it yet, and she's not in Melbourne, so. But I know it's worrying, but you just have to give it time and say to yourself, well, if it doesn't come, I know the people I'm dealing with, and they'll do the right thing. Because we're all a family here on YouTube, and, well, even though we are, Sensuous One, she doesn't mind effing people in your backside, but anyway, I won't keep harping on about that. Everyone knows about her. Right. And just in case you don't know about her, when you go to my channel, you'll see under my popular videos, there's 2 main videos that come up: unsubscribe to Angela Holt and unsubscribe to Sensuous One. So if you go to the Sensuous One, you'll see, I'll tell you exactly what that lady's done. She basically stole $40 from me, is what she did. Okay. Alright, so that's what we got here. Let's see, I'll put that down. Right. It's the principle, you know. Even if she stole $1 from me, I'd still be harping on about it. I just can't believe that she could show her face in the community after what she did. And she actually made a video basically saying that I'm an idiot for giving her the prize money before she sent it out to me. Wow. Geez, I wonder how she treats her friends. Wow, okay. So now it's all about scoring it. So I'll get my scoreboard out. So with whatever envelope you have, obviously to know where to score. So for instance, you find the right, and put that like that, yeah, so that's there. So then I'm thinking, well, I have to score this part here, so that's been, sorry, so that I have to score here, so that's scored there, so that's scored along here, so that's pretty straightforward. So get your scorer and line it up exactly. Like that. See? So that's your first score there. Now the other score, by looking at that, is, God, this is confusing. bottom, okay. So the other score would be along, sorry, the other score would be along there on this side, and then on that side there. So again, I line that up with that score. Make sure it lines up here and here. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to score along there, so you make sure the little groove is right on both sides. And then you go along and score. Fantastic. And then again with this side, because it needs to be scored there as well. There. So there's one score there, one score there. See how it's coming along? Now your other score will be here. See that? Which is that there. So you turn that here. Make sure that's touching there. And you can just see that on there. Right. So there's your other score line there. Same with this side. There's the other one there. Right. Okay, there's a score there. So just looking at those, where else does it need a score? Okay, on top here, this is scored, see that there? So that needs to be scored. So what I do with these tricky parts is I get my ruler and I measure from the top to the bottom. God, this might be easier in centimeters because it's when it's off on inches it's hard. So okay, so it's exactly 4 centimeters. So, and let's measure this, make sure it's exactly 4 centimeters. Yeah, this one is exactly 4 centimeters. Okay, so from the top to this score line, it is 1 and a bit centimeters, 1 and 3 millimeters. So we do 1 and 3 millimeters. So there that is there. So that's close enough. Yeah. Okay, and another score line is this tab here is scored, which is this here, which is pretty easy. So there that goes. That's scored there. Another scoring would be along those here. Which are those here? So they need to be scored. And then once you do the scoring, it's all easy sailing. It's really fun. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle, and there's only one double-sided tape that you use to join this together. Right. Now, this is as tricky as it gets, but so now with, I might zoom out a bit. Right, so you know with these ones how you fold them. So here it, sorry, it's easier if I do it this way. You know when they fold, like here, we're going to do the score lines for down here, how they're triangular, which is these parts here. So to make those triangular, you score in the middle. So right in the middle of these two, you score just to about, well, you can measure it. This measures in inches. 3 inches and 1/8 of an inch. So 3 inches and 1/8 of an inch is 8 centimeters. Okay, that's exact, so I'll use that. Right, so you can stop at 8 centimeters. So find this center. Into center there, and stop at 6 centimeters. So I'll stop about 8 centimeters, sorry, so I'll stop about there. And do the same with this one. So I'll put it in the center here. And score it. About 8. Right, so now, see how they're scored? So now, the only score lines they're scored in between there you have to make is triangular going down there. So you got no choice but to basically do them on your cutting mat. and just have to press a bit harder and use your ruler. So you just line it up to where your scoring ends and to this corner here with a ruler, and it's a bit hard. There it ends there. I want to score along there and create the other triangle on the other side. Maybe I should be doing it this way, shouldn't I? But it doesn't really matter. Oh. And the same on this side. So it's just right. So now it's about folding it. So the easiest way to remember how to fold it is to look at the original, and the original, that's the tab that closes down. So it folds like that. Oh, almost forgot. This side needs a bit of scoring. Here, see? That's the side that's going to be taped. And that needs to be scored at, I'll measure that, 1 and a bit centimetres. Let's see if I can score it without the board. That's a job. So you don't really need a scoreboard if you haven't got one. You just, as long as, and you don't even need a bone thingy. You can just there's a lot of things. Plastic rule. Okay, so let's fold it up now. Oh, we want Christmas side showing. So this is going to be the bit that you're going to stick like that. And then this bottom part is going to fold in like this. See? How cool is that? Now, that is going to be stuck with double-sided tape. Then you push those sides in. Remember the ones that we scored, and the bottom we did triangular. This side over here. They're not very prominent, the triangular things we did, score ones. present enough to so that would need to close. The top like that, and then you'll put your slit in again, so you know where to put the slit. You just kind of measure it, and your slit comes down from the top 4 centimeters. So from here 4 centimeters down to about there. To do your slit, you get a pen, anything, do a little hole like that. Then you get some fine tip scissors. You want to get it looking like that. And then you want to get the width of this. This is the most measuring I've ever done. 3 centimeters. Right. So and fine tip scissors, of course, and do your little slit. Doesn't have to be perfect because the bag's going to be slit into it, the little holder. There we go. Pretty good slit. Right. Pretty spot on, isn't it? Right, so now all we need is that tape, which I can't seem to find. Oh, you're kidding. Here it is. So this is the perfect width. This one is half an inch. Yep, half an inch double-sided tape. And this, of course, will go on this side here, and then that will close it here, like that. And that's the only thing you need to do, and the rest folds up. So let's just do that. And okay. All right. You want to be very precise at this stage. Is frustrating. I think we'll try tucking it in like that. That might work best way. And then perfect. Tad bit over, but doesn't matter. Can always give it a little. And yeah, just do that. Done. So here it is. So it goes in from here. It's tucked in. And you can put like a little sticker to hold it like they do in the shop. So the top part here closes like that. You've got your little slit. Oh, almost forgot to mention, when you put it down, you know, the slit, this is very minute. You don't have to because it closes anyway pretty much, but I think it's best if, see when they close here, this has got about a fourth, just under a fourth of an inch, like a double score line for when it's folded over. Do you know what I mean? So I might quickly get the scoreboard, because this score's going to show, so we want to do it on the scoreboard. And just eyeball it. There we go. So about that much. See? So when that goes in, it's got that little bit on. Well, this one had about, I'm just worried that I scored it too thickly, but let's have a look and see how this one. Well, yeah, maybe I scored a little bit too thick compared to this one, but they are pretty similar. I mean, how can they not be a bloody traced from it? And this is the back. This one, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, I'm almost thinking of chucking my old Christmas bags out and making some more. These are really, really fun. And you can go about adding ribbons and all sorts of yummy goodness to it. I've got some ribbons over here from Sonia. Add some of that gold ribbon across the bottom there. One of these. You can put that across the bottom. Oh, I'm liking that. And then oh, that's nice. Yeah, maybe something like that. A little Christmas tree that you gave me. Remember that song? Yeah. There we go. Oh, that looks really cute. Yeah, see? I don't know. It's cute. Can put things in there. I'm really wrapped. Turned out really cool. Really cool. The slits. Love that. The closure. Beautiful. Thanks all for watching. Bye.